Alright everyone, and welcome to my stronghold. This is DISGAEA RPG, the DISGAEA based mobile game that has been out for something like 6 months now. It has been a very fun time. Definitely please be sure to check it out down below via the links in the description if you guys want to play alongside me. Now actually is an incredible time because they're running a lot of different events and benefits to help you guys catch up quickly. And they're also, I know there are a ton of fans out there for the series, there also is a 7 Deadly Sins crossover. For one, you can see the Merlin art on the side right there. I love that Merlin so much, but don't worry, we have other characters like Dion, we have King. All your favorite characters are here. There's another banner featuring the other ones, like we also do have King with the Merlin on the other banner. But again, all your favorite characters are here, so be sure to check out the link down below in the description and start playing DISGAEA RPG with your boy. Again, I've been playing for quite a while, so this is a fun game to kind of experience here. I did, just to tell you guys in complete honesty, I did take a little bit of a break for a couple of months there just because I got really busy with work stuff, but it never was because I didn't like anything that was happening in the game. This game is incredibly generous as well. They give out so many different codes and stuff like that, which I'm sure you guys can find some of those codes online assuming they're not expired, to get some of the free resources and stuff like that. It's a very fun game to play though overall, especially if you guys are familiar with the DISGAEA series. It's definitely not the same type of game. Typically DISGAEA has been like a tactical RPG type of game. This is more of a turn-based RPG, and we'll show you some gameplay of the 7 Deadly Sins events and stuff like that throughout the video. But nonetheless though, again, if you're a fan of the series, for sure I think you guys will enjoy this one, and you guys are going to want to see the mega huge damage numbers. That is the main staple of the DISGAEA series. It's insane damage. I'm talking just unlimited amounts of damage. That is what this game is all about, just like the other mainstays of the series. And there's even a fun story as well. And awesome things too is that you're going to get some of your favorite, not just like the crossover characters, you're going to get access to some of your favorite characters throughout the different parts of the series, the different games. Like also, they're also gonna have like the different variations of these characters, like holiday versions and stuff like that. One of my favorite characters when I started playing the game was actually to pick up the Santa Claus Laharl. I don't think I got him. I don't think I got him whatsoever, but I tried really hard for him, man. I really tried really hard for that winter Laharl, and that was pretty awesome to see that they were actually going into the different seasonal variations of these characters. So again, you're gonna be able to pick up not just the crossover characters, but your favorite characters throughout all of the DISGAEA games and stuff like that. So anyways, let's go ahead and get into some of the content here, and I'll walk you guys through as we go. So when you guys download the game, you're going to be starting off with the opportunity to reroll for a character that you want. One thing I'll tell you is that there are a number of characters you can choose from. What I personally recommend is choosing the character that you enjoy the most. That's what I'll say, and that's what I'll stand by. Please, when you download and start the game, it gives you an opportunity to reroll. Like I said, choose the character you want, okay? If you love Laharl, I don't care about any metas or anything like that. If you love Laharl, please choose him. If you love Mao, if you love whoever, choose that character. Now, I don't know if the list has changed since when I started, but Valvatoris was the man for me. Incredible character to start off with. So if you guys wanted to go ahead and just take my recommendation, it was Valvatoris. But again, choose who you want, right? And thankfully, I was able to still pull some of the other starter characters. Like I said, Mao for a second. Mao was maybe not, according to other people, the best character, but I personally love Mao and his antics with the pretties and stuff like that. So for me, it was very important I was able to get him. So Valvatoris though, the one I started off with, tried and true, very awesome character, and again, he will carry you through a lot of the early content, especially as you work through progressing your account and unlocking other characters. I talked about it and the characters in different outfits and stuff like that, and I think that's so cool. A lot of gacha games do it, but I love seeing the twist with the DISGAEA characters, right? But we have, like, I believe she was New Year's Rosalind here, and she came out quite a while ago. Yeah, so this is one of my favorite characters in just in general. So definitely, again, if you want to see more characters in different outfits, great game for that. All right, so I wanted to do some polls to get things started here for us, and we have this step-up banner featuring Merlin and King. I love that Merlin art. She looks so cool, so I'm so excited about potentially getting a copy of her for my account. Also, if you guys are looking for other characters, don't worry, the others are on a separate banner. I'm talking about Meliodas, Bon, we have Liz, and Diana. I believe that's everyone. So when you get into the game, be sure to summon for your favorite 7 Deadly Sins characters. Okay, to kind of explain a little bit about how this banner functions though, and the pity for the step up that we have here is not only are you going to be getting a bonus of 20 coins for either Merlin or King each time, which is pretty awesome. You also have the 3-star or above guaranteed chances, and then on the 5th you get a guaranteed 4-star, and then on your 10th summon you get a 4-star guarantee, which has a rated up chance to be either Merlin or King. On the 15th you get the same thing but a higher chance at it being Merlin or King, and then on the 20th you are guaranteed a Merlin or King. If that is what you're going for, going all the way to 20 is the ideal scenario, but nonetheless though, the pity is going to be helping you out all along the journey throughout the step up. All right, so we're not making it all the way through the step up, but we are going to do our first pull, and we have a couple of printies, and this is the general summon animation. So I mean, I don't know if we get a fake out towards the end. We'll see if we get lucky. So far nothing, unfortunate. All right, so it is what it is. We're gonna go ahead and skip through. We do pick up some crystals though, so that's pretty awesome. And let's jump into the next one, which actually we're a few away after this from getting a guaranteed 4-star, I believe, as part of the step up sequences. So here we go. Ooh, that one was a lot more promising than the last one, so we'll see how this one goes. Looks like we got the shiny sparkles on the pot. Oh, okay. All right. Like I said, a lot more promising. We got a lot more 3-star characters in this one. All right, so we got some king crystals that time. We're gonna do one more here and see if we can get lucky though this time around. I would love to get a gold/red pot, same type of deal here. We are still looking for a fake out on the summons, boys. We are still looking for that. Hopefully we can get lucky. So far, not so good. Unfortunate. All right, so 3 stars here. And we're gonna jump back in. All right. All right, here we go. So we finally got access to a golden pot. All right, printies, come through for your boy. Show me Merlin. All right. It's the first one. Oh, we got King. I'll take it. Grizzly Sin of Sloth, the new fairy king. I am so happy that we at least got one of the crossover characters, so that is pretty awesome there. All right, so King is starting us off. I don't think we'll get any fake outs or anything like that, but we're gonna go ahead and skip through. All right, so we do start off with King, so that is it for this summon session. We will come back probably in the end of the video and do some more pulls, maybe on the other banner, and try to get some of those characters as well. So I'm super excited though that we were able to pull a character. That is all that I really went into it for. Now again, like I said, I do want to get that Merlin, so I'll probably try some more. A benefit to getting these characters is, as it says here, with these two in the raid battle, the rate of direct innocence is super up. So definitely be sure to pick up these characters or some of your favorite characters when you guys get into the game, like I was saying earlier. Ha! I did actually get the Santala Harl. I'm gonna have to start working on him. I was like, wait a minute, I think I pulled him just without even looking for him, and I did get him. Look at this guy with the hat. I love it so much. I'm gonna have to start building him up, dude. The black scarf too. I love it. So this is hype as hell for me. This is like so cool. So I know I'm fanboying over something you guys have probably, if you've been playing the game, probably seen a billion times over, but still, to me, I don't care how good he is or isn't, this is just the type of stuff I live for. I wanted to show you one of the most important facilities in the entire game, and this is Mao's lab. So the cool thing about this place, you can come here and do numerous things like reincarnate, which helps you increase your max level. You can go ahead and do the NE, which I believe is nether enhancing. We have awakening, and we also do have a location of mana. So I'm gonna go ahead and start off with awakening, and this is what I typically will do when my sub box is full. As you see, it's at 200. I typically do this to go ahead and clean up some of my box, and then what happens is, as you go ahead and do this this more and more, you can bring up the rarities of lower star characters and then use those higher rarity characters to go ahead and just further awaken your better characters. And it's just like this whole like recycling system that's really cool. For example, if I wanted to go ahead and improve the Santa Laharl I just showed you guys a little bit, I can go ahead and unlock his 5th star by giving him these printies here. So I have 5 4-star printies I could give him right now to unlock 5-star, and I'm not going to do that right now, but again, you can build up other characters through this exact same process, free characters, just whatever the case is, right? And build them up and get going. So we're going to go ahead and just automatically do it. So we have 2 3-stars are going to pop up for us. Going to clean up some of the box space. 2 more printies added to the squad. Pretty awesome to see. What happens is, like I said, from there, if you wanted to go ahead and proceed and bring this guy up, you could do that to 4-star and then use his 4-star to help you out. And I'll just show you an example to help you out with other characters. I also love the little cut-in animations. Well, Mal got the job done. All right, there's the 4th star, and we will hit up the boy Santa Laharl, and he should be available in here somewhere. Some of those characters are not available, but this is him right here. So yeah, like I said, you could just kind of use those characters, and it's an effective way to go ahead and improve your characters overall. Next, we're going to talk about reincarnation. So reincarnation is a very important tool to go ahead and use. So what happens is you are able to grind these different materials to help you with reincarnating. And what happens when you reincarnate is the max level goes up. As you see here, it goes to 1300. Then after that, I go ahead and go through this process for this specific character. It goes to 1400. And obviously with a new high max level, his stats will go down. But when you reach the maximum again, the stats will go up by a lot. By a lot. So the stats are already like comic, like I don't want to say like video gamey, or because it's the same type of deal right here. This is a video game, but the stats are ridiculous. He's at 664,000 health, and this is nowhere near as good as it can actually get. And that again is the main hallmark of the series. So right here with powering up, this is a little bit of a different function. So what happens here is you have to use these rainbow printies or these coins that we actually got some for King and Merlin earlier. So you can use those crystals or the fragments of the rainbow printies or whatever, the prism hides, or you can use duplicates of the character, right? And when you do this process, you're able to unlock these different abilities. So what happens is these are passive abilities. So these characters have a crap ton of passives. They have a lot of passives. So if I were to go ahead and proceed with this, I can't really do it right now. This one right here, self damage taken from monsters minus 40%. He gets a 30% stat increase. You know, he's already had numerous of these gone through already. So like he's already at a point where he's 4 out of 10. These are the ones he's picked up so far. So he's already picked up 40% more base stats and stuff like that. So like these characters just can get really, really, really insane through that process. And last but not least, we have the allocation of mana. So what happens here is it allows you to go ahead and give your characters, they call these cheats. It allows you to give your characters different cheats to power up your characters even further. So you see the different stats are listed for each one down below. That's pretty much what this is. You also can go ahead and invest in weapon mastery to improve your proficiency with different weapons. And he does have a forte, which is the bow or a spear. It's a spear. So you can go ahead and improve his spear proficiency right here, and he'll be able to have a higher cap on that overall for the mastery. So very important area for you to just live at. That's what I wanted to kind of explain this for. Very important area for you to just consistently be, and definitely 100% some place that you need to go often to improve your characters. How the cycle is, you're going to be grinding content to go ahead and get the materials. You're going to be reincarnating. You're going to do that again, and then you're going to continue on and get these very, very powerful characters. Throughout the process, you'll be doing the any power-ups and awakenings and stuff like that too. But overall, the highest damage possible awaits you, but you just got to work for it. But again, the satisfaction when you see the damage is incredible. Now, I needed to do this because I needed to make room for some characters that are in my gift box to actually make their way into my actual regular box. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that really quick, and we'll be right back. Okay, so for this, we're going to take on the once per day special battle as part of the new collaboration with the 7 Deadly Sins IP. Let's go ahead and jump in. This costs 0 stamina. That's pretty awesome. Again, it's once per day, and there are other content like the Deanne raid and things like that. So we have hold on, let me just unpause it. We have Meliodas, Bon, everybody but King. So Liz, we got Merlin, we have Gother over there too. Actually, I think I forgot to mention Gother earlier. So yes, they're all here. Everybody of note is here. Anyways, so we are starting things off with the doppelganger hit, and that swept them all. It did 1 million. Now, hold your horses. The game does have really good difficulty as you progress. The thing is, that was stage 1, so I need to go ahead and continue on and get things going. But I'll just tell you, it was really cool to see all those characters in the event, right? Just in general. So like I said, there is other content here. We have this raid for Deanne. This does pop up as you go ahead and play the game more. You can also help out other players with their progress of the current raid. We're gonna go ahead and jump into one of these raids versus Deanne and help out some players. We'll join this one that's already kind of got some progress on it. Now, obviously, like I mentioned earlier, if you are using the new characters, you are going to have a better time. So here we go. There's Deanne and some Prinnies. Let's see. Oh, we're taking a crap ton of damage. We are not ready for this content, and this is a really good indicator of how things can progress. We did literally 0 damage. So for our first hit anyway. So on the last one we did like 1 million damage. We're taking 12 million back. Absurd amounts of damage. The damage cap is very high. We are getting absolutely destroyed, boys. I promise you, do not try this at home because it will not go well. We contributed nearly nothing to this, but I hope that somebody else can help us out and we can get a W versus that raid, because that Deanne was just a little bit too hard for us. So like I said, it's something that, like, you know, if you really progress your characters and you keep going, and again, admittedly, I have some catching up to do, like I mentioned earlier, because there was a bit of a hiatus for me. If you progress your characters, you will have a far easier time. So let's jump into this one and see if we can help maybe finish off the Deanne. I don't know if we will, but we'll give it a shot. One thing I do love, though, is that the game does have 4 times auto. I'll also go ahead and go to the settings and allow for the animations to play, because they were not playing currently or previously. All right, doppelganger. Love it. All right, I want to see the Deanne animation, though. All right, so we are going to start off with the Tyrant attack. And we'll go ahead and see what this one does, whichever you prefer. All right, we'll go ahead and go for it, whatever. It's pretty nice animations, though. Here's Deanne there. That's really nice. That's really nice in comparison to mine, for the record. Look at the Prinny sweeping us. Oh my god, he almost got rid of all of us. Well, we contributed a little bit. Not much, but some. Like the Deanne's, her defenses are through the roof, though. I think you may need to use some characters that debuff, etc. I need to go ahead and look at some of those other kits of the characters, because again, I'll mention it one more time, the new characters are very good, very powerful characters. Well, we've done what we can. So we are done, because she is going to eliminate us from contention here. We got absolutely destroyed, but I feel better about, wow, somehow Lahara lived there, Desco too, and I didn't even see you there, Valvatoris. This is Tyrant Valvatoris there. I don't know how we live with like single or double digit HP, so that's pretty awesome. But I feel a lot better about the progress of this one, even though we are getting absolutely demolished, man. Okay. Quite the give and take with our first match that we did and then that match there. And there is an overall like story mode, and the story mode will basically walk you through some of the progression of the characters. And you see here, oh, this is why the Gother wasn't to be found on the banners. He's a free character. So go ahead and play the event. You guys will be able to get Gother as a reward, it seems. So that's pretty cool. This is my first time taking a look at it. And what happens here is these characters do offer bonus points and stuff like that. So you are going to want to go ahead and use these characters in your party. And they do mention here how that effect goes up. So yeah, Gowther is an exchangeable character, so I need to jump on that too. So the story mode I was going to mention though does show you, as you progress through this, the way that the characters wound up in this world, the way they interact with our favorite DISGAEA characters, things of that nature. So here's a little taste. All right, so we have Flown here, nothing happens. Adele, are you sure this pot is a real thing? Maybe it's a fake. No doubt. Mao, are you sure it's the right way to use the summoner's pot? I made this pot myself with 1.8 million EQ. See, look at Mao. He's awesome. There's no way I'm using it wrong. Something must be missing. I knew it would happen, so I brought some sardines freshly caught this morning. Valvators. Use them as energy to fuel your summoning. All right, idiot. How could sardines be used as energy? Hey, stop that. Don't just toss them in. He just went ahead and threw them in. Is the pot shaking? Mao's right. Food should be handled with care instead of being tossed around. That's not what I'm talking about. Hey, is everything all right? The pot is shaking. All right, so what's happening here? There's a summoning ritual. It hurts. Hey, is everyone okay? Blonde lad. That's what they're calling Meliodas. Long-haired female. Yeah, sort of. Are these guys... This power, no doubt. We did it. Good job, Mao. Welcome, friends from Seven Deadly Sins. This is the Netherworld, and now you are going to fight us. Dun, dun, dun. So let's go ahead and read the story part 2. So you're saying that you guys summoned us with that pot to determine who's the strongest in the Netherworld? All right, and they give you a little brief summary on Meliodas. That's right, we looked into your world in order to find powerful opponents from outside the Netherworld. The way you Seven Deadly Sins fought was brilliant. I proved that you will be our worthy opponents, and that's why we summoned you guys. I didn't expect admiration from another world. I'm sort of flattered. Nah, don't lie. You guys have been all over the place with crossovers. I'm a really big Seven Deadly Sins fan as well, so it's really cool to just to see them in all these different IPs and games and stuff. And I'm happy that they're in DISGAEA. Anyways, Netherworld. I didn't know it was safe for. I don't know if it's safe for us to come to a place like this. Yeah, probably not. But you guys travel to other worlds in your series a bit, so I mean sometimes towards the end of the series. Anyways, relax, Liz. They must be able to send us back to our world since it's them who summoned us. Well, I don't think we can do that anytime soon. The summoner's pot is now a pile of dust. How could you? We did not go through all this summoning just to let you go home like that. You shall not leave until you fight me, Laharl. Be prepared. What do we do, Meliodas? Well, that's a good question. Yeah, I wonder. So Meliodas is thinking here. We're gonna play through the beginning story, kind of move on through. So overall, though, I really do love this. I think it's cute that they made their way over to the DISGAEA universe, and I'm gonna go ahead and conclude with this once again. If you guys are interested in the game, the link is down below in the description. You guys can play. Obviously now is the best time to start off. There are bonuses and things going on, events that are live alongside this crossover. Now there's probably never been a better time to start playing the game, so definitely jump on it sooner than later, because the stuff will not last forever. The characters will not be here forever. You want to jump in ASAP, and I need to jump back into some of those banners because it's a crossover and they probably are very limited and they may not come back, so we'll see what happens. Anyways, I want to thank you all for tuning in, and huge shout out to our sponsors for today's video. Very happy to be able to bring you guys a sponsorship on a dedicated video on a game that I actually really enjoyed playing. You know, I've had a lot of time on this game, and I'm happy to get back into it, like I said, after a brief hiatus. Thank you all for your support, and I'll see all of you in the next video.